Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the New Orleans Pelicans in NBA 2K26. So yeah, the New Orleans Pelicans obviously are a very interesting team. I have no clue. I don't think anybody has no clue how they're gonna play. They can either be really good or really bad, and that's really the bad thing about it. Obviously, Zion Williamson, with him having injury problems, obviously he hasn't been able to stay healthy throughout his entire career, which just sucks. He probably had like one or two healthy seasons, but maybe I feel like 2023, 24 is a pretty healthy season. Obviously, 70 games is pretty good. But other than that, he hasn't really been much healthy at all. They have like some young stars I can say I can develop into stars. Like Trey Murphy, I'm really high on. I'm excited to see what he becomes. Just got out after 21 points per game. Obviously, DeJounte Murray, somebody they traded for last offseason. That hasn't really worked out, obviously, towards ACL. Who knows if he's going to be the same player. Herb Jones, obviously, somebody they extended in the off. They traded for Jordan Poole in the offseason as well, which, was kind of confusing. But, instead of letting CJ McCollum's contract expire to gain cap space, they went after Jordan Poole's contract, which isn't much better. But if they think he can be better production-wise, I guess that's something. But Yves Missi hasn't really shown much potential. I mean, the Summer League was pretty bad. And they went ahead and drafted Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen with another controversial trade. They traded their unprotected 2026 pick to the Atlanta Hawks for Derek Queen, which I really don't think that's going to be worth it. But who knows? Maybe Derek Queen proves us all wrong. But yeah, we'll look at the rotation now. We're running a balanced system. Preferred system is perimeter centric, but I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter too much. We're not really a good star. We're not able to fit anywhere we need to do. So I guess we'll run perimeter centric since it is the preferred system. But your rotation heading into this season is DeJounte Murray, Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, Yves Missi. It really sucked to have Herb Jones come off the bench. I think he's way better starter, but for now it's gonna have to work. Jose Alvarado, Sadiq Bey, Carlo Makovich, Jordan Hawkins. That does leave Queen and Fears out there, which is obviously gonna happen. I do want to play Jeremiah Fears. Probably over Sadiq Bey or Carlo Makovich, and I guess we don't need Sadiq Bey minutes, so we're going to give Jeremiah Fears the eighth spot off the bench. We already have a bunch of guards in the rotation as is. I feel like he needs to play. I'm going to keep Derek Queen out the rotation because I heard he's going to be out for like a minute, like obviously from injury. I think it's still like, 10? I don't think it said 10 months, maybe something like that anyway, but he's going to be out. Obviously, did sign Kevon Looney to fill that void, but we're going to give Carlo Makovich his minutes then. However, we're doing at the trade deadline, or probably just let the season number one ride, but in the offseason, we have to make a decision if we want to keep or trade Zion Williamson, and I don't know how good the team's going to be so far off. It's not the best start. Maybe we could turn around, but like I said, this season will decide the rest of the video, but I'll see you at the end of the season. Season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP, flags Rookie of the Year, Malik Monk, sixth man, defensive player, Wimby, most of them are going to Khalil Ware, clutch player going to Shai, and coach you're going to Mike Brown, executive going to Zachary Staples, Kyrie, I think, said NBA Cup MVP, but All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. We do have Zion Williamson making All-NBA third team, which is cool to see, so we ended up missing the playoffs, though, which does suck. I mean, I feel like we all know the direction we're about to go. We're about to go in a rebuilding direction, and that does mean we are going to trade Zion Williamson, 36 and 46. We don't even own our first round pick too, because we traded it to the Atlanta Hawks for Derek Queen. Stupid trade. I have no clue why the Pelicans even decided to do that. But 24 from Zion Williamson. We had about 18 from DeJounte Murray, 16.5 from Jordan Poole, 13 from Trey Murphy. Jeremiah Fears is actually pretty good off the bench. A leading scorer off the bench, so I'm hopefully going to become a good player for us. 8 from Jose Alvarado. He's pretty inefficient, though. 7 from Herb Jones, 7 from Jordan Hawkins, 6 from Missi, 5 from Makovich. So we're about to do a whole youth movement here. I forgot to play Derek Queen in the rotation, but who knows if he's going to play. He's been out for a minute. I mean, he's going to be out, but he's probably eventually going to come back. That's my bad. But the Mavericks going to beat the Knicks in 5, so I forgot to turn this thing off, but oh well. Player retirements, LeBron James is going to call it quits. Anybody else is going to retire on our team? No, Draymond Green's gone. Ingles, Westbrook, a lot of guys are retiring, man. But, all right, 2K things, Russ was going to go to the Cavaliers. But heading into the draft lottery, the Atlanta Hawks do have our pick. I don't know why it says, wait, all these picks are wrong. I'm going to have to fix really every single one of these, but it says we have the 7th overall pick, but this pick actually goes to Atlanta. We traded this pick. So I'm going to send this pick back to Atlanta and this pick 23 from the Pacers. I'm like 100% sure the Pacers and the Pelicans made a trade where the Pacers get their unprotected pick back for like I think it was a late pick in the draft. They ended up trading that pick for Derek Queen, but it's a lot. But this pick actually goes to the Pacers, and this pick goes to the Atlanta Hawks, and I have to fix most of these picks in the draft anyway. So I'm gonna get on that. Fix all the picks, and that sadly does leave us with no first round picks in 2026 or any pick in 2026, which sucks. But that might change after we trade Zion Williamson. I don't think there's any fixing this team, honestly. We're gonna have to start a rebuild. I haven't done this in the last Pelicans video, so I want to start a rebuild here. I want to completely rebuild this team, starting with trading Zion Williamson away. Charlotte Hornets were a team that had interest in Zion Williamson. I'm trying to remember, were they a team that wanted Zion? I low-key think they were back. I feel like him and LaMelo Ball make a really good duo, in my opinion. So I don't hate it. And I think they had interest in Zion, or was it Scoot Henry? I must be confused. But I know at one point the Hornets wanted Zion Williamson. If I could remember, I knew there was a report that came out that had interest. So if we can get Miles Bridges in the trade, an expiring contract, I don't think he's worth the number 1 overall pick in the draft. We could try it. I don't think we get a number 1 for Zion. So Miles Bridges, number 12, and then like one of the young players, obviously, maybe like T. Salon. It's not letting me get him because we have to guarantee his money. Who else could we get in the trade? So like, I don't know. Let's say you don't really have anybody. I mean, Brandon Miller is somebody I want. I don't think they trade him. I guess the only guy I can give me really is Con Kneppel, which would be interesting to add. So Miles Bridges, a first-round pick. Con Kneppel, and I want T. Salon on the deal as well. Anybody else? We'll also give me a good pick in the draft. So I'm also good to run trade override because I feel like this is a trade they could do. I remember them having interest in Zion. I promise you I remember that. But yeah, I do. And then we have to opt into T. Salon on the Hornets. I really couldn't find anybody else to even want Zion services, honestly, like that. Some teams I like discussing, like the Detroit Pistons, but I don't think the Pistons would do that because their floor spacing. I feel like that'd be really bad spacing wise. So I'm gonna opt into T. Salon, and then we're gonna go ahead and ask for a trade of the Hornets. If they decline that, then I'm gonna make it go through because I feel like there's a trade they could definitely make. And then Con Kneppel, for Zion Williamson, obviously they can show LaMelo Ball if they're trying to contend. He's probably getting tired at this point. They can get Zion Williamson and pair him with some type of floor spacing big. So Miles Bridges, T. Salon, Con Kneppel, the 12th overall pick, and then let's say it's this lottery protected Heat pick. I'd love to add that, and then a 23rd unprotected pick from the Hornets. I'm gonna ask for this. This isn't a lot. I mean, the Heat. It's a lottery protected pick. Never know what could happen to it. And then last, it isn't a lot at all. I'll be willing to throw something at you guys to me. You guys want to accept it? You guys can have Sadiq Bey, and you guys could probably take. I mean, Jose Raul's a player option, so. You guys want Micah Pivy? You guys can have him, or like you guys want Looney? Can I throw Looney as a team option? So I'll let you guys Micah Pivy as well. So if they can agree to this, I'd absolutely love that. So far they're decline. But I'm gonna make the trade. I think there's definitely a trade the Hornets could do. They're not giving up that much. Like I said, they want to show LaMelo. When superstar trades, I do usually use trade override, so bear with me here. I do apologize if you guys don't think that trade makes sense, but I personally, the Hornets had interest in him back then. I think it can make sense for both sides, obviously. So we get a solid return back for Zion Williamson. The next person I want to trade is DeJounte Murray. He's on a 1-year deal. He has a player option, though. He had a pretty solid season for us, averaging 18 points per game, 38% from three. He's obviously still a good defender. So we can make the trade off the Bucks, which could make sense. Obviously, getting Kyle Kuzma and a pick swap. I don't hate this deal by any means. So we might end up doing that. I don't know if there's another team that makes sense. So the Timberwolves could definitely make some sense for DeJounte Murray, but I'm not doing that trade. The Rockets could definitely make some sense as well. I'm going to do this trade, actually. So we're going to get a Phoenix Suns unprotected pick. And Steve, now I would love to get this Nets pick instead. I don't know if they're able to get that, but would they be want to do this? DeJounte Murray to the Rockets, they can add a really good player next to, actually, let's say maybe they want to trade for Van Vliet instead. He has a player option. So I'm going to ask for this. I doubt they agree. They want pick 12 to give me another first. So I'm cool, obviously, with that, but I guess I can give you guys like a couple second-round picks. So we have a bunch of money we're paying to our guys right now. I'll give you guys like a couple second-round picks. Then what do you guys say to that? They want a top 3 protected for a pick swap with Dallas, Phoenix. Whatever includes Dallas, I don't want. I already know they're going to be a good team. So, okay, we can settle with that. I'm fine with the original trade. So, who knows? Maybe the Suns are a bad team, but usually in 2K they haven't been bad. Or rather do a trade with the Bucks. I think I'm going to do a trade with the Bucks. I feel like this trade, we get a way better draft capital. So, I'd absolutely love to do this instead. So, we're going to make the trade. We get Kyle Kuzma, another expiring contract. I feel like that pick would be a little bit better. The Suns tend to do good in 2K. Hopefully, I'm proven wrong. But I think the Bucks are going to be way worse. I don't know. And then the last player I want to trade is probably going to be Jordan Poole. I want to trade Jordan Poole. Had a pretty good season for us. So we could probably nest maybe a first-round pick, a protected one, 60 points, 45% from three. Really good efficiency. I'm going to see what we can get for him. So Jordan Poole, make the trade with the Clippers. We get DJJ and a pick swap, so we can do that. We can trade with the Atlanta Hawks. Like I said, honestly, the Kings do need a guard, but I don't know if the Kings would even want to do this. So we'd probably have to be bad contract for bad contract. So would the Rockets be willing to do this? We get Steven Adams and so they wanted DeJounte Murray. If they want Jordan Poole to pair with Ahmed Thompson too, we can do this trade. We still get the Suns pick. Let's do it. So just we still make a trade with the Rockets. It is for a different player. And I think that's the only guy I want to trade. We still could give away Herb Jones. I feel like we keep Herb Jones for the future. He'll be a really good player for us. Trey Murphy, Misi. So we've officially hit a whole different direction here. We traded basically the entire core. I'm going to fire Willie Green next year to completely reset this. There's not much good head coaches in this coaching draft. This coaching free agency pool. But in the draft, we do have the 12th overall pick now, which will be a good pick to obviously use. So we'll see who ends up falling to 12. So number 1 is going to be Peterson to the Hornets. Now themselves a pretty good team. Number 2 is going to be Nate Amets to the Nets. Pass up on AJ Band. He's going to slide to number 4. Really? Could the Wizards get him at 4? It's a steal. Kobe P, I guess, going to the Heat. Got Caleb Wilson going to the Blazers. Noah going to the Hawks. We got Mikael Brown to the Bulls. That's somebody I know develops really nice. I would have liked him pair with Jeremiah Fears for the future, but Jai Johnson to the Celtics, and Isaiah Evans to the Bucks, and then we got Dame Sarr going to the Grizzlies. And then with our 12th pick, we got Jaden Qualls. We got Jaden on the board, 6'9" forward. He's starter potential. Kareem Lopez, all-star. Okay, don't hate that. Looks like his college stats were pretty good too, so I might end up taking him. Chris Sinak. We got Lamont Fillin, starter potential. So I want to take somebody that has all-star or even Hall of Fame potential here. So what about Dash Daniels? I know he was pretty good, all-star potential. So do we go with Dash Daniels or do we go with Kareem Lopez? Kareem Lopez definitely looks pretty good. 6'8", 7'1". What is active task? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. But what our team kind of needs, it doesn't matter who we take here. I kind of like the idea of taking Kareem Lopez. I never took him before in the video, so no, sure. Kareem Lopez, all-star potential. Welcome to the team, Kareem Lopez. Hopefully I didn't make a decision on you. 6'8" from Mexico. You're 76 overall. I think it's the first time I've ever taken you. Jaden would have been a good pick as well, but I didn't like the starter potential. So that looks like he was the best player we could have taken, so that's nice. What was the other guy I was looking at? Oh, yeah, Dad James was 74. So I guess we made a good decision. So Eves Misi we're going to accept. Jose Arado accepts player option. Hawkins. I'm going to decline Makovich and Looney. I don't really see these guys getting much playing time for us. Qualifying offers, I'm going to not extend those two guys. Okay, free agency time. We do not have cap space. We don't have any bird rights. We barely have any money in free agency. But this is how we're looking like. We're above the sticker in April with all these expirings that we have. No, we're actually below it. We don't have cap space. Okay. We got Jose Alvarado, Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah Fears will obviously be a starting point guard this year, heading into a sophomore year. Con Kneppel and Jordan Hawkins. So we're going to start Fears and Con Kneppel together. Trey Murphy, I'm hoping he get turned into an absolute stud for us. And then Herb Jones, Kyle Kuzma this year as well. We got Miles Bridges, Kareem Lopez, Derek Queen, Tijon Salon, and then we got Nisi, Steven Adams, your center rotation. So I think I'm going to move Derek Queen to center. A backup center, at least he stays the same, so he'll be the backup 5, and then that means Kareem Lopez will either start or come off the bench. I don't know, I might start all the rookies right away. There's nobody want to sign free agency, so I'm going to announce everybody here. I don't want anybody here. We can even get rid of Trey, except we're probably never going to use that, at least right now. So, all right, we're going to head straight to player progression, see how much these guys develop. 85 overall. Con Kneppel's up to an 81. Misi's up to an 80. Fears up to a 79. Miles Bridges is down 1. Queen is up to a 77. Hawkins is up. Salon is up. And then Adams and Jose Arado are both progressing. But I'm excited. We'll have cap space next year as well. We have money to sign like Giannis or Jokic. But low-key, don't think I want to go that direction this video. I went that direction in the Bulls video, which was kind of unrealistic. I don't ever see Jokic signing with the Bulls. But I'm not going to go that direction this video. Instead, we'll just keep prioritizing our young players with Trey Murphy, hoping those guys turn into something. And then, yeah, I think we have a good team on our hands for the future after that. So Trey Murphy shot Tennessee is very low. I'm going to push that. I want him to become something for us, man. I'm going to push up to a 92. I'm going to even out his touch tendency as well. It's like a 92. I want these guys. I want this guy to be absolute stud for us. So Trey Murphy is going to score the heck out of the ball. And who else do I want scoring possibly? So, that might be it for now. Let's see what the rest of the guys do. Fears, I guess we could push his shot, touch tendency up just a little bit. But, all right, proficiency, it is a perimeter center. Once again, we'll be firing our guy after this season. Actually, we'll be a lot better at 7 seconds. So, I literally never run 7 seconds, but why not? For now, I'm going to run 7 seconds because it actually is our best system. So we're going to fix his preferred system. I literally never run this, but I guess, that's what we're going to run for now. So, okay. We got Jeremiah Fears, Conkin Apple, Trey Murphy, Miles Bridges, Yves Misi, Herb Jones, Derek Queen, Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Hoggins, and Kareem Lopez. First of all, I do want to get Tijan Salam minutes in the rotation. And I guess that means we're not have to play. Actually, we'll just go 11-minute rotation. We are a rebuilding team, and if Kyle Kuzma making not much money, I like to at least maybe trade him at the trade deadline for something. We might just let him expire. We'll see. But Salam will still get minutes. The guys I don't want playing are playing. So, yeah, I'm cool with this rotation. And I'll see y'all at the end of this season. We'll see how we are after trading Zion, Poole, and DeJounte Murray. Cunningham wins the MVP, averaging 35. Absolute stud. Cameron Boozer is the Rookie of the Year. Six-man Giddy. Most improved going to Wemby. Defensive player going to win. Most improved going to Scoot Henderson. He averaged 25 points per game this year after averaging 14, which is good, obviously. But we also got a clutch player going to Cade. Coach, you're going to Jason Kidd. Hobson is your executive. On-NBA first team, on-NBA second team, on-NBA third team. But we finished off missing the playoffs once again, which makes sense. Our team isn't really that good. We went 32-50 on this season, so we won't be a lottery team. Player stats, we had about 22 from Trey Murphy, so did exactly what I wanted to do. We had 17 from Jeremiah Fears, hoping some progression from him. 15 from Miles Bridges, he won't be here next season. 12 from Kuzma, he also won't be here next season. Knocking up with 10.5. Almost 45% from 3, 9 from Hawkins, 6 from Kareem Lopez, 6.5 from Derek Queen, 5 from Jones, 5 from BC, and then 4 from Tijan Salon. All right, it's time to see who wins the championships. The Suns pick obviously isn't going to be bad, but it'll actually be a good pick for the Suns. Or as McGinney said, it's going to be a bad pick for us. Brook Lopez will retire an Atlanta Hawk. Kevin Durant's gone, man. All these guys are gone. But heading into the draft lottery, we are projected the number 1 overall pick from the Heat, from the lottery protected pick from the Miami Heat. So we should get that pick since it is lottery protected, right? Or is it the other way around? Oh no. But yeah, we're gonna see where these pick. They also projected pick 9, our own pick. We're gonna finish with the number 4th overall pick in the draft, and that's it. So the Heat pick was. Oh wait, does that mean lottery protected goes to the Heat? I thought if we get it. So why was it rated so high? Okay, never mind. But we're not be able to get that pick. It's gonna go to Miami since it is. I must be having lottery protected wrong in my head, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna go to the. It's going to go to the other team anyway. So Willie Green, we're going to fire like we said we were going to do. And then we got like Nick Nurse. I love to replace him with Nick Nurse on. So he'd be the perfect replacement. Or even like a Joe Mazzulla. We're going to offer him. Hopefully one of them sign. We're going to get Nick Nurse. So Nick Nurse is going to be our new head coach. I love. Heading into the NBA draft, we have the 4th overall pick and the 26th pick from the Suns. I would have loved the Suns to be bad, but they ended up being good. So obviously, whoever is the best player on the board will draft at pick 4. So number 1 is the Tyronn Sue draft class. He'll go 1. Number 2, we got Baba to the Kings. 3, we got Hugo going to the Thunder. We got Mika, which I heard good things about this guy. So I'm low-key thinking about taking him. 6'11", power forward. I've heard good things about this guy, man. I saw a clip of him cooking Nikola Jokic. But Christian Collins was always so good. I low-key don't want to take him again, but man, Christian Collins is good. Cameron, makes 8 from France. Caleb Gaskins. Low key, I kind of want to take the Mika guys. I heard such good things about him. I know Christian Collins becomes, but this Mika guy is playing really good in real life. Hype is around him right now, so I think he low key might be the pick. So Mika, or obviously I name off this or just name up, but I'm gonna call him Mika for now. Welcome to the team. But pick 26, we got like Cam Williams. We got Dylan Mingo Young. We got Mayhop, Tyrone Rayleigh, Sadiq White. So who do we want to take here? So I remember Sadiq White being pretty good. Look like he's not that good anymore. I'll take Cam Mullins this pick, 6'8" guard from Kentucky. So he ended up being a 76. He's the best player we could have taken. He was tied, so either way, it didn't matter. So welcome to the team. You two, feeling player options. We'll accept everybody here. Qualifying offers. Hawkins is a free, and we'll send a qualifying offer to him. And then we have a bunch of free agents, but we don't have enough money to sign Giannis or anybody. But that's because of cap holds. I don't know if cap holds would change anything, but we have a bunch of them, as you can see. So Bridges could go, Kuzma, everybody that could go. I guess Hawkins would be the guy we make back. So we don't have enough money. In total, we have about $35 million to spend in free agency. So that's obviously not enough for a max player, which I'm happy. But I don't want to sign Giannis in this video anyway. So what do we have now? So we have Jeremiah Fears. He'll continue to be the starting point guard for us. Con Kneppel, Cam Williams. We have Trey Murphy and Herbert Jones. We got Salon, Kareem Lopez. Hoping one of these guys could start at power forward for us. I'm probably gonna move Herb Jones to the 2 and move one of these guys to the 3, whoever. So probably like Salon or Lopez, and then we'll have Misi and Queen. So this will probably be another development year for us to see what we can become. I wouldn't mind signing somebody in free agency, like a backup guard, so like a backup point guard or a backup shooting guard, just in case. So who's here that we can sign? We got like Giddy, Keontae Jordan only asking for like 11 million, but he's restricted, so I'm pretty sure they'll match that. So D'Lo, DiVincenzo, Ty Jones, these options are all right, I guess. But I kind of want to spend something, Case of Wallace, the Thunder don't match him would be nice next to Herb Jones, obviously. Poole, obviously we traded him, I don't want him back, but Nick Smith, Gary Trent, Isaiah Joe, Derek Whitehead. I'm low-key, I kind of want to throw an offer at Case and Wallace, man. I feel like him and Herb Jones in the front. Oh, yeah, asking for so much money though. I don't know if I want to pay Case Wallace $25 million, so never mind. Who else is here that we can? I'm not liking any of these options, dude. I guess we could sign like. I don't even know if we even waste our money. Do we even waste our money on a player? We can. Okay, we just re-sign Jordan Hawkins, I guess. Actually, it has become nothing crazy. I guess we can give him like a 1-year deal, like $3 million. We offer him the minimum, which will be good for him. So we'll offer him the minimum, and then, like I said, who would we want to sign now? So Case Wallace is still here. I just don't know if he'll be worth signing. Actually, no, screw it. I'm gonna offer Case Wallace. So I'm gonna offer him 4 years, 26. This might be an overpay. It also could be a contract we can trade in the future. So hopefully the Thunder don't match it. I'm gonna front 5 it though, so we won't -5 it. So do the Thunder match it? We're about to see they match it. Okay, whatever. We're not able to get him. Cameron Whitmore's here though, so he'd be a solid option. I kind of want to back up point guard more though. So AJ Mitchell's always pretty good. Honestly, we don't have to. I'm cool on it, dude. Play progression, Con Kneppel, Jeremiah Fears is up. We got these VCs. So everybody's developing like I want them to, which is good, obviously. Kareem Lopez is up. Salon Hawkins is down. Adams is still here. This 69 overall. But at this point, I don't see a trade partner for him. Him being a 69 overall, still making $11 million. I'm fine with keeping him, but we'll download the draft class. I'll see y'all in the rotation. This is your rotation heading into this season. We got Jeremiah Fears, Con Kneppel, Trey Murphy. We got Mika Moran. I'll have to search up that name and see how to pronounce it. Derek Queen, Hughes Misi, Herb Jones, Kareem Lopez, T. Salon, and Jordan Hawkins, your 10-man rotation. So go some like that. Nick Nurse, the head coach. We are running a perimeter-centric system. Could be better anywhere. We could run balanced, I guess. That's the preferred system, so we'll run that. All right, see y'all at the end of the season. The MVP, he averaged 35. These guards are cooking right now. So Stokes, Rookie of the Year, 6-man, Igor Demon, Depoy, Wemby, most of going to Caleb Wilson of the Blazers, Clutch Perry going to Jock, which you're going to Jordan Oz. So 68 and 14. I said the Suns are just good in 2K for whatever reason, but at the end of the season, Cooper Flag, NBA Cup MVP. We ended up finishing off as the number. Oh, we missed the playoffs. No, we made the 10th seed. Okay, we made the 10th seed. Player stats, we had about 26 from Trey Murphy, and we had 25 from Jeremiah Fears. We might have a duo in the making with Trey Murphy and Fears. Fears is only 21 years old. He has averaged 25.6 rebounds on great efficiency. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see what Fears could do by the end of this one, man. It's going to be so good. 15 from Kareem Lopez. He's already amazing, dude. This had to make an all-star game, right? No, it didn't. This is insane. Oh, did Trey Murphy make an all-star? No way, he didn't. Probably didn't. Oh, yeah, he made all-star in 2020. Okay, I was about to say. 15 from Lopez. He was pretty good for us off the bench as well. we had about 12 from Concanepo, 9 from Salon, 8 from Mika, 7.5 from Herb Jones. Obviously, there's a great defender we have in him. And then, yeah, we finished off as the 10th seed. We got the we're going to lose to the Memphis Grizzlies in the play-in tournament. This is how they look like. We're going to lose, but it's okay. We should be back next year, even better. We're progressing. The Suns are going to win a championship. We'll see if we can speed this process up a little bit this offseason. We're projected number 2 for Miami, which we'll get that pick. We're projected number 5 from Portland from the DeJounte Murray trade. That ended up being a good trade. I believe that's from the DeJounte Murray trade. We're also projected pick 11 from our own picks. Where are these picks going to land? I thought we were going to get number 1 this time, but we're going to fall to 9 and 6. Wow, that sucks. But, Nick Nurse got us to the play-in tournament at least. We're having 9, 6, and 11. We could definitely package these picks up to probably get number 1, but do you really want to do that? I mean, who's even the best player in the draft? I mean, I think we might have to in the draft class. So we could take like Marcus Spears. If he's the best player, we could take. Honestly, he has Hall of Fame ceiling. So yeah, if we can get Marcus Spears 80-12 right off the bat, I don't really want to add any 3 more rookies to this team. So yeah, let's try package these up with Philly. Might not have to trade all 3. Might just take these 2. Gets it done. Okay, we get number 1. We could draft Marcus Spears Jr. in the draft. CJ Roser might be the best player. I don't know who is better, dude. I really don't know. Do we take CJ or do we might have to look at that in the draft? But all right, let's go straight to the NBA draft. Number 1 overall pick. We take Marcus Spears or CJ. I guess we can look in the mock draft and just see. I mean, not that matters, but or the big board. So the big board. It's CJ Roser. CJ Roser's on most of them. Spears is on 1. Might switch up and take Roser. I mean, the mock draft has us taking Roser, and so yeah, they really want us to take CJ Roser or Roser. But okay, 6'10", 7'5" wingspan. He's a power forward. I mean, small forward, Hall of Fame ceiling. Okay, or we can go ahead and take Marcus Spears. He is a small forward as well. I don't know, man. It's interesting. We can take any one of them. I mean, Marcus Spears Jr. I'm gonna make sure, but he ended up being an 81, ended up being an 80. Okay, got the best player. Thank goodness. All right, Marcus Spears, welcome. Or did I just get? Okay, they're both 80s. Never mind. So he is magically went down 2 overalls, whatever. We'll accept everybody here. Qualifying offers. Misi released his Salon still has a team option. Does or a 2-year team option. I didn't remember putting that on. Looks like it might have been a mistake. Oh well. But he's Misi. We are going to probably pay him. He hasn't been terrible for us. 7, 8, and a block is pretty good. Adams didn't get rid of his contract. Now, if anybody else get signed for agency, not anybody too crazy, but what do we got? So Fear looking to develop for us. Then eventually, I wouldn't mind. Like, I think Trey Murphy will eventually get overshadowed. That's just the truth. I don't want to trade Trey Murphy, but I think eventually, maybe at the deadline, we use these players to trade for our number 1 option. Like, do we have cap space? No, we're not gonna have cap space in this video. I would have loved to sign Luka or Ja, but it's not as a free agent now. Is he gonna match the Hornets? He is, but. Like I said, eventually, I want to use these players in a trade to get somebody good. Well, I'm going to pay Hawkins at the deadline. I mean, now, so we can probably use his salary at the trade deadline to trade him. I'm going to pay him $8 million to trade him at the trade deadline. That's what I'm going to do, and we'll go to player progression. Now the best player up to a 90. Trey Murphy is at 86. He doesn't develop that much in 2K. That's why I think eventually he's going to get overshadowed. Kneppel has stayed at 86. He didn't go up at all. It sucks. So I don't expect him to be like a superstar for us, though. That's the thing. Kareem Lopez is up 4 overalls. I feel like he eventually better than Trey Murphy. Derek Queen is up to an 84. I don't love Derek Queen as my starting center either. So maybe we move on from him. But eventually I do want to make a trade. Probably at the deadline. I think that will make a little more sense. So at the trade deadline, I am going to go ahead and make a trade for a star player. And a number 1 option we can actually rely on. I want to trade for like a 90-plus overall. I like Trey Murphy. I really do. But I don't know. I don't know if he'll just get it done, though. Well, we're running a balanced system. It's now 4 stars. He just fits the system so well, too, Murphy. But I guess Mika doesn't fit the balanced system, though, which sucks. But we got Fears, Kneppel. Maybe we can work this. I mean, maybe we can make it work. We just get a good center. I don't know. I feel like we're good, though. We'll see. Kareem Lopez, Salon, Herb Jones, Marcus Spears, and Ease Meese here, 10-man rotation, which I love this 10-man rotation. I'll see y'all at the end of the season. The trade line to get Evan Mobley on the team, and they agree. So Evan Mobley is now, I know you guys wondering why the heck did you trade to Murphy. I'm clicking off the video. Well, eventually these two guys are going to develop. Grim Lopez and Marcus Spears are going to be better than Trey Murphy overall wise. So I know Trey Murphy, I never traded him in videos, but we got Evan Mobley now. He can either start at center or power forward for us. I guess we'll start him at power forward for now, and then we'll have something like that. So he fits a lot better in the system too. It really does suck trading him, Trey Murphy, but that's what we're gonna roll with for now. And then do we want to play Kareem Lopez starting five, or do we want to go ahead and move like one of these guys just small forward? So. And I guess we could play a Lopez. It'll be like this. We do need a backup center. I traded it Eves Misi because he was angry at us, but I guess we could low-key get a new backup five now with Hawkins' contract and Cam Williams and another first-round pick in 2032. Hopefully that gets me something. Hopefully a center is what I'm hoping for. So DeAndre Ayton was the best center I saw. He could be the backup, I guess. But I don't know. It has to be somebody better we could get. So I'm going to look around the league really quickly, scan over and see if there's any backup we can get that'll be better. So Zubac is always an option, man. And low-key, I might even go off Vincent Zubac. So Zubac might be who we go offer here, which will probably will be. So I'm going to offer this, and they do decline, which is fair. Pretty bad offer. Second round pick, does that get it done? Okay, we might have to trade a better pick. What about this Hornets pick have any value? It does. We can trade this 2-star pick instead. And then a couple seconds, so 1 second, okay, 2 seconds. I'm gonna get this trade done eventually. Okay, there it is. Okay, Vincent Zubac, welcome to the team. He'll be the new backup or starter. Doesn't matter to me too much. He'll come off the bench, but here's our new team. Jeremiah Fears leading the way, averaging 27.5. With Concaneppel, Marcus Spears, Evan Mobley, and Derek Queen. Hopefully, this will be better starting five in the future. If we have to move up from Derek Queen eventually, I won't mind doing that either. He might not be good enough to be our starting center. I don't know. We can maybe move Evan Mobley to center and move Queen to power forward. That might work a little bit more, but Lopez, Zubac, Herb Jones, Mika, then we don't have to run 10. We can just run 9 better rotation. Shrink this bench utilization down. And I'll see y'all at the end of the NBA season. The MVP at the end of this season, but we did finish off making the number 8 seed this year. Hopefully we can just turn this thing around next year, man, because I'd love to be a good team by now. But at 27 from Fears, 19 from Mobley, 17 from Lopez, 15 from Kneppel, 11 from Spear. And once guys develop this sort of probably in like 2 more years in this rebuild, but about to see right now if we can make a far run. We got Houston around 1. Can we go to the playoffs and beat them? Okay, we have one more chance against the Los Angeles Clippers. We're going to win or lose, dude. Please tell me we're going to win. We're going to win. Okay, we're faced off with... Oh my gosh, the Mavericks got Luka Doncic back. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. This might have slowed our championship right there. I don't think we're going to win a championship in this video. Flag and Luka on the same team. Of course, dude. Of course the Mavericks got Luka Doncic back. What a freaking simulation that this has been. They also still to keep Anthony Davis, but AD is a little bit washed now. But damn. We're not beating this team. I'm just going to believe it. We're not beating this team. We might even get swept, which we do. Yeah, we're going to beat that team. I don't think that team's losing in the playoffs. That team's really unstoppable. But, yeah, they might be unstoppable for the rest of the video. Flag and Luka, unless they run into a situation where they don't have to re-sign Flag, I don't think it's going to happen. They also really have a lottery pick now. And, yeah, the league is cooked. But we did trade our pick this year to the Cavaliers. Yeah, we traded to the Cavaliers. They should have our pick at least. So they have pick 20 in the drafts. I'm gonna run it back again, and if it doesn't work, we'll make one more move, and then that's really it. We don't have a pick in this draft. But if it doesn't work this year, the year we're about to go into, I'll probably try something else, see if we can win that time. But other than that, I'm just gonna run this thing back. A Flag's going back to Dallas, probably. Never mind. Okay, Fears, gonna pay him the bag. Queen, look, he doesn't deserve the bag, but I'm still going to probably pay everybody here. Kneppel and Queen, I'm going to pay everybody. We're really an expensive team after this, but we'll be able to afford them, which is the thing we're obviously happy about. There's anyone just signed free agency, so we might need like a backup point guard. Other than now we're chilling. So Walter Clayton Jr. If we're going to pry him away from the Utah Jazz, that would be nice, but I don't know if we'll be able to. So I'm just going to go a cheaper option to get Lonzo Ball on a 2-year, $9 million contract. He signs. We get him back. And I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Dallas looks so weird now, man. But Nathan Solomon, rookie of the year, was 23 points off the bat. Or he's not really a rookie. I mean, he is, but he's not. You know what I mean? He went 68-22 this year, though, as a 1 seed. So Finally, we're a good team. It only took a couple years, but we had 26 from Jeremiah Fears. Fears was the key to it, bro. Jeremiah Fears is being a top guard. 19 from Marcus Spears, 19 from Mobley, 15 from Lopez, 13 from Knappel. If we don't win this year, then I will make one last trade to hopefully better this team. And I think it'll be the power forward spot, but I am going to go 9-man rotation here. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder around one. So Shea still got to play him. He's still really good. Elijah Arenas, J-Dub, Chet, Mac Wood, Dash Daniels. The guy we could have took. He's 85 overall now. But in round one, this is a good team. We're going to beat them in 6 to play San Antonio. So Fox, Harper, Bryant, Wimby. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, they're going to take. Game 3. We're not able to come back, are we? No one losing 5, but I have one more idea in mind we could do to make this team better. If we lose this one, this will be our second video where we don't win a championship, which would suck, but I understand eventually you can't win them all. But and this team obviously wasn't the best team I'll put together. I don't think so, but I'm gonna see if I can trade Derek Queen and Lonzo Ball together and a second-round pick to see what that gets me. So, if there's any good power forward we can get, Thomas Sorber, it's kind of like a center power forward hybrid. There's not much power forwards being offered to me that would be worth trading for unless we make our own trade. Get Zion Williamson back, but obviously we're not going to do that. Bam Adebayo could be a better fit. We get Chloe as well. Dyson Daniels. We don't even need Dyson Daniels. Seems like I get him in every video now. We're not bringing him back to New Orleans. I don't think after what he said about the Pelicans, I don't think he would ever come back. I'm gonna see if I can get a better power forward than Derek Queen though. With the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm gonna see if I can get Jaren Jackson. They didn't counter me with that, but I'm gonna see if I can give them Zoe as well. Okay, they can't really take on Alonzo Ball unless they could, which I don't think is gonna be possible. So yeah, that won't make sense. So if I just give you guys a first like a couple seconds, I'd definitely do that instead of trading 2 for it. But I guess they agree. Okay, so Jaren Jackson will do this a lot things better than Derek Queen. He can score a lot better. I guess rebounding was kind of even, but he could just play better defense and shoot a little better. Derek Queen was awful for us. I can't lie with you. So Jaren Jackson is the final piece of this team. We completely repainted this team, obviously. But nobody, I guess the only guy we literally kept off this whole video is Jeremiah Fears and Herb Jones. They're just 2 good players you like to keep, honestly. But okay, this will be the final season. I'll see y'all at the end, or see y'all in the playoffs. Fears won the MVP. I'm going to start this video out not expecting to be this good, but that's just Jeremiah Fears, man. So Chris, or I say Chris, Salil, I don't know how you say that name. But at the end of this season, we finish off as the #1 seed. This will probably be the last season. We'll see. This time we'll go 8-man rotation though. So probably the final season. 27 from Jeremiah Fears, 22 from Marcus Spears, 20 from Triple J, 19, 60 from Mobley, 16.5 from Lopez, 10 from Knappel, 7.5 from Herb Jones, 7 from Zubac, and 4 from Mika. Mika ended up being a good thing. He didn't develop much at all, and he was terrible first off the video. But I'll learn next time. Now we got Phoenix in round 1. They have Devin Booker out. Dude, Devin Booker's been scoring, dude. Did he break LeBron's record? Like, holy, this guy's been scoring a lot, bro. He's actually close, though. I'm going to lie with you. He's probably not beating it, though. Against Phoenix, we're going to beat them in 6. We got the Clippers in round 2. So, Ja, Richardson, Hami Hackett, Johnson, Tyler Smith. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. And we're going to get the clean sweep to play Dallas. So, this would be our chance right here. We're going to take game 1, game 2. They're going to take game 3. They're going to take game 4. We're going to take game 5. So we're 3-2 just left. Trying to make sure my game doesn't crash here. But okay. Because usually it just crashes out of nowhere for some reason. But it's time to see what's about to happen right now. So, I have the lead right now. Oh, I did not mean to hop in. Damn, I did not mean to hop into it, bro. We're not going to play this out. But obviously, we're going to see that's how contest. I did not mean to hop in. -2 simulating. But so far, it's a back and forth scoring game. We need just one win, bro. One win. We're down by 9 with about 1:29 left. I'll see if I can get it done. I doubt it, though. We'll see. All right, maybe I can get it done. We're only down by 9, but we need to make our shot. So, Fears 3 is good. That's what I said. I'm actually playing 2K a lot recently, and I know what the tempo stuff is about. I mean, I've been new at a tempo, but, you know, it's a lot. I'm gonna lie, it's really fun now. Luka Pill at mid-range is no good. We're going to give this ball. So Evan Mobley has it. Can we just maybe back down Luka? Okay, I'm going to like it. Ooh, I almost stole it. You got to Evan Mobley in the post. Is there a way I can like back down? I think I could. Oh my goodness, Evan Mobley with the dunk over Luka. I need to get an instant replay on that one. We've absolutely bullied Luka Doncic, obviously, as a Lakers fan. Never want to see that happen. But, dude, Luka back in Dallas, we're number 7. Luka cooked me. All right, he got it. He got it there. Luka with the step back mid range shot. That was cool. I did not expect that. But that Fears 3-point shot was nice. Can I get another one going for us? So send me a screen. Mobley. No, I timed it. Okay, no, I didn't time it wrong. Oh, thank goodness I thought I timed that completely wrong. Thank goodness you don't have to green both tempos for it to go in. That would have been cooked. All right, Malik Thomas has it. Thomas is going to go ahead and give it to... Stolen by Fears. Give me that. Jaren Jackson, Concanepo, layup. I expected him to stay out as a 3, not just freaking go to the paint when I was driving. Honestly, that's what I expected. And I don't know why my layup meter's on. Does that have to be on? I don't know. Damn, bro, he had to stop and everything. I was expecting to stay at the 3-point line and take the 3, not just do that. Honestly, that was dumb. I can't really blame that on me. So, okay, I'm going to go in the corner here. Canepo 3, it's good. So we green that one. I'm just going to keep spamming 10. It's an open 3. We need to keep spamming 10. It doesn't really matter, in my opinion. So, okay, we're going to foul Luka Doncic. I don't love that. That's Spears' 4th foul as well. So Luka's first free throw is good. Luka's second free throw is also good. Okay, so we'll need to score fast. I don't love calling a timeout there. I feel like I was good without it, but we're going to be closer, I guess, to the rim, so that's something. But, okay. I'm going to run the same play again. Like I said, they haven't been able to stop it, so okay, actually cover it well that time. Give it back to Fears. Fears. Okay, it's a mid-range. It's a freaking midi. Okay. We need not get the ball to Luka. Hopefully Luka's not getting the ball. And, okay, it's Malik. It's Malik Thomas with their Malik Thomas. Let me say that name. All right. Malik Thomas is going to shoot the free throws. I don't know how good of a free throw shooter he is. He's a guard. I'm guessing he's a pretty solid one. He'll miss it. He missed it. Okay, so we have a chance to tie this game. Or if we miss 2, that's huge. Can you miss 2 for us? Okay, he misses 1. Okay. I'm going to tie this game up. We're obviously going to look for the dream. I'm going to tie this game up. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get the screen by Evan Mobley. And, all right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that either, but maybe we should shout out somebody else. I don't know. Okay. Either way, we still have another chance, I guess. So if we lose here, it's not over. I don't want Luka to get the ball. Malik Thomas would have fallen, but 0.7 seconds, it might be over. Why didn't I shoot a 3? I mean, why didn't I make the 3, man? Malik Thomas, we're going to have to, inbound the ball, really far. That might get stolen, but who knows? Maybe we can get it done. Malik Thomas, okay, he makes both. We're going to have to inbound this ball farther than you. It's going to get stolen. All right, we lost. I'll see y'all in Game 7. I kind of sold on some attempts, not making that 3, but he blaming to make literally every single 3-point shot. All right. Okay. Game 7 in New Orleans. I really do not want to go home here to the Dallas Mavericks. It sucks that they were able to get Luka Doncic back. That's honestly so annoying. I want to get at least a chance to play in the finals, but it looks like that's not going to happen. This team only could go to the 3rd round, which isn't bad. At least couldn't overcome the Mavericks. So they go on to get swept by the Bulls, though. Wow. You're telling me this team beat them, but we couldn't, but we literally lost in 7. Okay. This team is trash. Dude, this team actually isn't good. How did this team win? How did this team sweep the Mavericks, dude? They didn't win a single game. I don't see it. I really don't see it. This team isn't good, and I don't know how they were able to do it, but we couldn't. It doesn't make sense in my opinion, but hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't understand. We could have demolished the Bulls. I ain't going to lie with you, but I don't understand. I'm going to consider that as a fluke because we obviously were a way better team. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.